Gentlemen, let's talk about something that's often tiptoed around but rarely addressed head-on, the supposed weaknesses of women in bed. But hold up, before you raise an eyebrow or click away, know this: we're not here to perpetuate tired stereotypes or feed you some recycled Cosmo advice. Instead, we're diving deep into what women actually want between the sheets. Their desires, their preferences, and yes, even their vulnerabilities. So grab a seat and brace yourself for some brutally honest truths about what women truly like in bed. It's about to get real. First up, expecting mind-reading abilities. Women appreciate it when their partner is attentive and intuitive in bed, but expecting them to be mind readers is setting the bar impossibly high. While subtle cues and body language can offer hints, they're not always crystal clear. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. Without open communication, it's easy to misinterpret signals. So instead of relying on guesswork, just ask. Straightforward conversations about desires and preferences not only avoid misunderstandings but also foster a deeper connection. Because in the end, no one has a magic crystal ball to decode every whim and fancy. Number 2, focusing solely on orgasm. All right, let's get real here. Yes, orgasms are fantastic, but they're not the be-all and end-all of a woman's sexual experience. Putting too much emphasis on reaching the big O can actually backfire big time. It's like being on a mission to conquer Mount Everest without enjoying the journey up there. Pressure to climax can kill the vibe faster than you can say performance anxiety. Plus, it's not just about the destination. It's about the whole damn journey. Taking the time to explore each other's bodies, experiment with different sensations, and just lose yourselves in the moment can be way more fulfilling than chasing that elusive peak. So, chill out on the orgasm obsession and focus on enjoying the ride together. Trust me, you'll both thank me later. Number 3, underestimating the power of emotional connection. All right, let's cut the BS. It's not just about the physical stuff. Sure, sex can be mind-blowing on a purely physical level, but if you're neglecting the emotional side of things, you're missing out big time. Many women crave more than just a quick romp in the sheets. They want a connection that goes deeper than skin deep. Think about it like this: would you rather have a one-night stand with a stranger or make love to someone you deeply care about? Yeah, I thought so. Neglecting the emotional side can leave both partners feeling empty and unsatisfied. So don't be afraid to open up, share your feelings, and connect on a deeper level. It'll take your sexual experience from May to mind-blowing in no time. Number 4, ignoring individual preferences. Absolutely. All right, let's talk about it straight up. Just because you saw something in a movie or read about it in some magazine doesn't mean every woman is going to be into it. Newsflash: women are not a one-size-fits-all deal. They have their own unique likes, dislikes, and boundaries when it comes to getting busy in the bedroom. So, if you're just assuming that what worked for your last partner is going to work for this one, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's not going to happen. Instead of making assumptions, take the time to actually talk to your partner. Ask them what they like, what they don't like, and what they're willing to try. Trust me, a little communication goes a long way in making sure everyone's having a good time. Number 5, neglecting foreplay and aftercare. All right, let's get real about something most folks tend to overlook: foreplay and aftercare. Skipping over these crucial parts of the sexual experience is like eating the crust and leaving the pizza. It just ain't right. Foreplay isn't just about warming up the engine. It's about building anticipation, heightening arousal, and making sure everyone's on the same page. Rushing through it or skipping it altogether is like trying to start a car in the dead of winter without letting it warm up first. You're going to stall out before you even get going. And let's not forget about aftercare. Yeah, cuddling might not be as exciting as the main event, but it's just as important. It's like crossing the finish line of a marathon and then collapsing without stretching. You're setting yourself up for some serious discomfort later on. Taking the time to cuddle, talk, and just be there for each other after the deed is done can make all the difference in how you both feel afterwards. So don't be a slacker when it comes to foreplay and aftercare. Your partner and your sex life will thank you for it. Number 6, disregarding non-sexual intimacy. Absolutely. Let's dive into it. Gentlemen, it's time to debunk the myth that intimacy begins and ends with sex. Sure, getting it on can be mind-blowing, but what about all the other ways to connect intimately? Things like holding hands, cuddling on the couch, or even just sharing a meaningful conversation can be just as important in building a strong foundation for intimacy. Neglecting these non-sexual forms of intimacy is like trying to build a house without a solid foundation. It's bound to crumble eventually. So don't underestimate the power of a simple touch or a heartfelt conversation. It's these little moments of connection that can truly deepen your bond and make your sexual experiences even more fulfilling. In conclusion, let's strip away the illusions and get down to the nitty-gritty truth about what really makes for a satisfying sexual experience. It's not about ticking boxes or following some tired old script. It's about genuine connection, open communication, and mutual respect. By acknowledging and addressing these 6 brutally honest truths about women's desires in bed, you're not just improving your sex life, you're fostering deeper intimacy, trust, and satisfaction for both you and your partner. So, ditch the cliches, embrace the reality, and get ready to take your bedroom game to a whole new level of greatness. After all, when it comes to pleasure between the sheets, honesty truly is the sexiest policy. Stay safe, gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and stay soulfully synergized.